So like in some of the new cars that are being made, they have like this thing where like if you get in a car accident, it shoots sound in your ear and deafens you. I want a Koichi Reverb pillow that has like a sound system that knocks you out after it says "Let's kill the hoe."
Let's kill the whole beach!
Hello everybody and welcome to Moral Degeneracy, here to ease your descent into madness. I am your host, the Mr. Moral Degenerate, and do not call me anything else. And these are my co-hosts.
Hi, it's me, Sehnsa, and I have a virtual cam now.
Okay, I'll just cut that out.
Hey yo, it's me, your boy, twitch.tv/Shindirpfe.
God damn it, Shindirpfe.
Hey, I am Mr. Ascension, otherwise known as Kevin, and I just want to know one thing. Why wasn't I invited to the threesome?
That is not...
Then it would be a foursome.
Yeah, then it would be a foursome, and then it'd just be two people bumping uglies next to each... Like, two sets of people doing that next to each other. That's not very fun.
Seriously, are you saying you want to fuck his girlfriend? Is that what you're saying, Kevin?
I reject this
I
notion.
don't know why I wasn't invited. That's all.
I wouldn't have gone, but I would have felt nice to have been invited.
Yeah.
It would have been okay, bro. I would have felt wanted, you know?
Would have felt wanted and desired. It's fine.
I had no interest in going, but I like the idea.
I wanted to be the person to flake on the threesome, you know?
So instead of a
Oh,
foursome,
Flake. I thought you said plank. I thought you said
plank on a threesome.
Yeah, just like on top of everybody, just doing
Alright.
fucking 2014 planking challenge.
Alright, so you two lay down, and I'm gonna plank on you real quick.
Yeah, is that not what a threesome is?
That's usually what a threesome entails.
That's what I have theme too, you know, that's pretty much the basic concept.
Alright.
Okay, guys.
We didn't
The
actually
first
say
time-
anything last time, but I was actually kind of curious. What, have any of you changed what you're currently up to and watching?
Yes, I'm still watching Attack on Titan. That final season's about to wrap up though. I did start watching what was it? Hold on.
I believe in you.
I started watching this show. It's fucking amazing. It's called.
Yeah, really love the show. My favorite character's
That's just everyone who watched the Avatar movie. Like, as soon as they left the theater, like, that was amazing. I need to go live on Pandora with all my favorite characters, like Blue Man number 4.
Wait, hold on. You remembered the name of the fucking planet?
Yeah, because the only reason I remember is because I remember a bunch of news articles that came out about people killing themselves because they couldn't go live on the planet Pandora.
Oh.
Pandora? What do you mean? Are you talking about Borderlands?
Okay, well, I'm currently watching Attack on Titan, the final season. I'm almost done with Naruto.
Finally.
You're almost done. Huh?
Yeah.
He's been watching for like a month almost now.
I've never gotten past like episode
It's only
5.
like 250 something episodes. It's not that bad.
Oh, you haven't hit.
I know that Shippuden exists. I'm not counting that as Naruto though. That's Naruto Shippuden.
Wait, so okay, I need to be filled in on this. So is Shippuden? That's like the next chapter of Naruto, right?
Yeah, that's Naruto as a teenager.
Okay.
It's basically the continuation of the series, but I guess Cody doesn't see it that way.
So,
Naruto.
Well, no, he does. He's just seeing it
but it's
as
a different
Naruto
anime.
and Naruto Shippuden. It's
Yeah,
not
I'm
just
not gonna-
all Naruto.
Yeah. Naruto is kid filler, and then Naruto Shippuden is slightly older filler.
And then Boruto is the true story.
Yeah. Boruto's the only one that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything was actually leading up to
but then-
Boruto the entire time. Just no one knew.
There's just a lot of backstory.
Yeah. He really had to put that shit in about Madara, you know what I mean? Like, that was necessary.
Kevin, I know you just recently got the 4 Kids One Piece thing.
Uh-oh! Oh my god! You see, this is one of the times I'm tempted to turn on my camera and show it off on the podcast. But I actually look like a Discord moderator, so I'm going to refuse. If you want to see the pictures, they're going to be uploaded into the fucking Discord. So if you want to put that in like fucking editing post after the podcast, then sure,
I'll just
great.
cover
But
Jacob.
Dude, does the One Piece 4Kids anime have like one of those absolutely amazing and wonderful and perfect like 90s rap openings?
Oh yes!
Yeah.
Oh yes!
Oh, I need to
the
hear
the
it now.
fucking pirate rap, yayo motherfucker. Let's go. Put on the pirate rap. No, I'm pretty sure we'll actually get copyrighted.
Damn.
For some
Well,
reason.
I have to listen to it afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Cody, is that the extent of what you're watching now, or did you have more stuff you're currently doing?
Pretty sure it's been like taking.
Yeah,
it
Naruto's
all.
been mostly consuming me, but I also started watching this really like strange anime called School Live or something like that.
Oh, you're watching School Life.
Does that have anything to do with my favorite anime, Date Alive?
No.
No.
If it
no,
did, I would have already watched it.
Nothing.
No, it is something else. Let me tell you.
I absolutely love Date Alive. Sorry.
I would recommend watching School Live without looking up anything about it, and then
It's a little too late.
yeah.
Why does it look like it's just a bunch of lollies?
Well,
Cody,
no,
give us
that's
some
not
explaining
really.
to do.
Listen, man. Listen. That's not what the anime is about.
The
anime is
source
something else.
is
Bro, like, I
Sentai.
swear,
Hold
bro.
on.
I
The source,
swear.
the studio, is Sentai Filmworks.
Oh
Wait,
god.
like Super Sentai, like Power Rangers?
It just says Sentai.
Oh no, Sentai Filmworks is a fucking production studio or whatever. Like they're like.
Hey, if you look it up, then you're already gonna see the genre. Don't look at the genre.
I wasn't.
It's just-
I just looked at the picture and the source.
Is it? If I had to guess, it's just one of those. It's like a Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh
type
wait, no, hold on.
situation.
I've already seen this actually. Not the anime, but I've already heard about it. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what it is.
Hmm.
I think Kevin and I talked about it a while back actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm so behind. My most recent anime is literally ReZero, and not like season 2. I started ReZero a couple weeks ago, or maybe like a week ago, and I am almost caught up with what is out. And I was under the impression when I started watching this fucking show that like the anime was basically the full story and done because it'd been so long. But fuck me, I guess. I guess I'm now a weekly watcher of a new show, and I want to die.
I wanted to.
Yeah, no. He thought season 2 was gonna be the end of ReZero.
Yeah.
I don't even think season 2 part 2 is going to be the end of ReZero.
No, I think this is like I think we're only like 1/10 of the way through the story or something like that.
I
What
think
the
after
fuck?
season 2 part 2
What?
they're probably going to do a movie again.
Yeah.
It just makes more sense to me. But season 2 part 2 is so good. Oh.
Yeah, it's just I really don't like what I got too used to like the Netflix kind of binge watch culture. It's like I don't like having to wait for new content now.
See,
and
that's
it
why
sucks.
you do two things. You have a bunch of anime that you watch weekly, and then you have 1 or 2 anime that you can just binge when you don't have any anime to watch weekly.
Naruto.
Like he has Naruto.
also
I was
finally-
doing Overlord.
Like Naruto is like 90% filler, so you just put it on and watch it, and then you're like, yes.
And I finally started
I love how 50
Doctor
out
Stone
of the
season 2.
200 episodes are actually, related to the main story.
I believe
Yeah.
episode 115 to 209 is just filler. Has absolutely nothing to do
Yeah.
with the plot.
Yeah,
That's
most,
sick, dude.
yeah,
that sounds like Bleach.
and then Naruto
like,
Shippuden
47%
also
of
has
the
that
entire
problem with
anime.
you.
Fucking 47% of the entire anime is filler. That is Bleach.
That's hot.
That sounds about right.
Never seen Bleach. Isn't that's the one with like the redhead dude, right?
Yeah, that's like with
Yeah.
the Zanpakuto, Aizen, fucking whatever. Like, I still haven't watched Bleach. I just have a lot of friends who have watched Bleach, so I know these things, and I'm pretty sure it just like basically ruined the series for me when I eventually get into it. Because apparently, like the really good parts are like at the beginning, and I already know like all the twists and shit. So ugh.
Naruto Shippuden is 41% filler,
Holy
That's
shit,
fun.
dude.
with
I also-
205 episodes reportedly being filler.
I kind of want to watch Promise Neverland, but also like I heard that season 2 kind of shits
Well,
itself.
Season
Yeah, the whole
2
thing was-
ruins the first season for some people, is what I've heard.
Yeah.
No, what the fuck
Most people just take over the manga.
The first season's absolutely amazing because it literally just adapts the first arc of the story from the manga, and it's a very good season.
Yeah.
Then before the fucking second season even got released, they basically finished up the entire series in the manga side of things, and that ending had a pretty meh ending. And so
Wait, I thought that the manga's still going.
no, the manga ended like a while ago. It ended like fucking July or August of last year. No, I think.
You know what I can't wait for is the inevitable Mob Psycho OVA instead of the season 3 because there isn't enough content to make a third season.
Thank you for reminding me to
released
put that
two
to my
releases.
list.
Huh?
Yeah, that's why you said there was gonna be like a movie or something.
Yeah, so I've only ever read 2 manga in my entire life, and it was JoJo's parts 6 through I'm like halfway caught up to 8 right now, and the last like 10 chapters of Mob Psycho, because season 2, like the anime season 2, literally goes up. I don't know the number of chapters, so I'll just say like I don't know, chapter 100 is where season 2 goes, and then the actual rest of the story is only up to like chapter 110 or something like that.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot left.
Like, there's no way they're gonna be able to crank a whole season out, so I'd assume they're just gonna do a movie or like an OVA or something.
Nice.
I want to see Mob Psycho show up
Or
in
they
One
might
Punch
do a
Man.
season that's like really short and has like 5 episodes.
I want to see Mob
Yeah,
show up
they could,
in One Punch Man. That's all I want to see.
Mob Punch
Oh,
Man.
yeah, I really wish that I really hope that One Punch Man gets a very better season 3 than it did a season 2. Because like season 2 isn't that bad, but like
It
you know,
could've
it's
been
just, it is not as good as season 1, and like it sucks.
It's not that bad, it's just that the animation is incomprehensible and there's a fight going on.
Yeah, it's just. It's
I also
kinda
thought
like,
it was just more boring. I started watching season 2 on Hulu or whatever, and I got like 2 episodes in, and I was like, I'm bored out of my mind. I'm gonna go do something else for a while.
Yeah. I did hear Mob Psycho was pretty damn good though. So
Oh, yeah,
I do
it's-
plan to
Mob
watch
Psycho's
that.
amazing.
It's either
yeah, no.
my second or third favorite anime of all time.
It's my number 1 for sure, like super easily.
the only anime to make the villains actually redeemable at
Yeah.
every single somehow.
Yeah.
The only anime able to do that.
I saw some tweet and it was like my favorite thing about Mob Psycho is that the big season 1 twist is that like one of the main characters is just a nice person.
Yeah.
Kevin, what
Damn,
have you been
I'd
up to?
Oh, what have I been up to? I haven't really been actually watching a whole lot of anime recently. Like, I went like a whole binge, like a month ago or whatever, and like ever since, I haven't been watching a whole lot. I think the last thing I really watched was I watched a couple more episodes of Monster, which were, of course, phenomenal. Everybody should watch Monster. I did a whole tirade in the first episode. Go watch it. Watch it again.
Never.
Fucking.
I want to revisit that.
You need to release an extended edition of fucking podcast episode 1 that's just like Kevin's
3
extremely
hours
rant.
long.
That'll be the eventual Patreon tier 5 reward or whatever.
Oh, we could totally set up a Patreon later on, couldn't we?
The unedited.
The unedited Monster rant. Let's
Yeah.
go.
That's the tier 1 Patreon subscriber. You just get the unedited version of the Monster Rant.
Dude, it'll be you'll get the tier 4 or whatever the Patreon will be every episode of the podcast. You get the uncut version, which is just like an extra 15 minutes of Kevin talking about something very obscure and specific, and me talking about dicks.
That sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah, but like
Note
I basically watched Paranoia Agent, which was a very weird anime. Binged all of that in a single night, and let's just say I think that's the only way to watch it because it is very, it is fucking. I don't even know how to explain that anime. It's fucking weird as shit, but it's like a good kind of weird, I guess. It keeps you intrigued by how weird it is. And then, like, shortly after that, like, literally the next day, I watched Death Parade, which was just the best experience on my emotions after directly watching fucking Paranoia Agent. So, like, I was, like, in a fucking trance the entire rest of the time, like, when I witnessed in Paranoia Agent. and then the immediate next day, I jump into Death Parade, and then I just want to die. Because of how sad that shit is.
Oh yeah, it's such a sad anime.
Such
No,
a
yeah,
sad anime.
It deserves more recognition, because it's a very good anime.
It is a
And
very
that
good anime.
Bro, that fucking
Also-
opening.
I was about to say too, that opening is awesome.
Dude, I can't wait for
It
the
really goes off too much. It does not go off enough.
I love how the comments section of that opening on YouTube, it's literally everybody in the comments are going like, "Bro, this opening lied to me. I was promised good time."
I was promised a good
vibes.
time, not
And
sadness.
then I think at like the last thing after I watched Death Parade, I watched Attack on Titan season 3, which, and actually not the entirety of season 3, part 2 of season 3, because I watched the part a while ago. Then I watched part 2. The opening for part 2, holy shit, hype as fuck. I went like back-to-back animes with OPs that were hype as fuck. And
dude,
like,
I still think that the season 4 OP is the best. Just anything.
Yeah.
Hold on,
I-
what are we
I
talking
also
about?
agree.
I missed that.
Of Attack on Titan.
Oh.
I love the
Yeah.
season 4 OP.
The season
But yeah,
4 PD, it's
season
amazing.
3 part 2, I understand why so many people were going nuts about it at the time when it was coming out.
Oh yeah.
Like
It's definitely dark.
that shit was fucking like nuts. That entire
Yeah.
segment was like that single-handedly made me Attack on Titan, or at least an avid Attack on Titan watcher again, because I don't know. That was this very weird series that I've been.
So
going
when are you
off-
buying your Levi body pillow, Kevin?
Oh, it's in the mail. It's coming.
I haven't heard much of
Yeah,
Attack
I
on
haven't watched
Titan
the whole lot.
because everything
Attack
I've gotten was from Anime Music Quiz. That's where I've heard all the openings for the most part.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, out of what I've heard, Sasageo is just too good.
Bro, honestly, I can't determine which is the better opening. Like I love Sasageo, but I
Yeah,
love
Sasage is really good,
I
but the
love
part
the part
3,
2 opening.
season 3 part 2 opening, it combines all of the openings up until then, until basically.
Is it
Like
good?
the season 3 part
Yeah,
2
it's
opening
really good.
is off on a whole nother level than it should. Like most of the openings of Attack on Titan are pretty good and go off in their own way. Like, you know, first season's opening is iconic as shit. Same thing with the second season. And then you got like the Sasage was like both parts of season 2. But then you have the season 3 opening, which is honestly pretty good, but a lot of people didn't like it because it was like a departure from the other openings. And then you have 3 part 2. And then it's just like, what the fuck? And then you have season 4's opening that everybody likes it. I still haven't.
Season 4 opening, like, for the first 2 episodes of the show, everybody was hating on it, and then as soon as episode 3 dropped, everybody was like, you know what, bro, this opening kind of slaps, and I'm like,
That's like
don't
how
be
it is
good.
for every anime opening, though. For like one that's kind of weird, it's like you gotta get used to it. It's like you gotta listen to it a couple times, and then it's just like it finally fucking clicks, and you're just like, you know, this is pretty good.
yeah, I always liked it, but the opening, it's so good. Every time it comes on, it gets me hyped for the next episode.
I find it funny because I haven't even watched a single episode of season 4 yet, but I see all these stills of Eren and points from season 4 like getting memed on and shit. Like I can't tell you how many times I've seen Drip Eren from season 4.
Yeah.
Drip Aaron.
Seen that one a
Dude,
lot.
I despise the fucking drippy anime character bit. It's so bad.
I hate that
There's-
meme completely.
Goku?
But Drip Aaron, Drip Reiner, Drip Armin, come on, bro.
There's only a
Drip
few
liner.
drip memes that have actually gotten me to smirk, and only one that's gotten me to laugh.
The only thing that sort of like irks me about Attack on Titan, specifically around season like the later half of season 3 and yeah, pretty much all of season 4, is that, you know, seeing the reactions of people online, and I know that isn't the best like way to gauge stuff, but it's just weird to me how many people are like, no man, Team Eren all the way, like blah blah blah, like fucking Marley and the rest of the world deserves to be genocided, and I'm like, bro, that's not the point. The point is that it's all bad and no side is good. But people are still like, my boy Eren though, he gonna do a genocide. And I'm just like,
Dude, genocide
stop.
route, speed run. Let's
Speedrun.
go.
Unveiled genocide route? No.
That's basically what's going on.
Well, I kind of figured that like this was a big war season. And I also heard that the manga is a chapter away from ending. have no idea
Yeah.
how that's.
The anime's an episode away from ending.
No.
Yeah.
They said that part 2 of season 4 and the manga are both going to end at the exact same time.
Sick.
Oh, I thought season 4 wasn't gonna have a part 2. I thought season 4 was just
This season 4 is season 4 part 1, and then season 4 part 2 is coming out after a couple month break.
Got it.
So is the manga going on a couple month break?
No, I think it's
They're probably giving the manga time to finish.
Yeah, they're giving the manga time to finish, basically.
Instead of doing filler, which is good. I'm just super interested to see how they're gonna how the author is gonna resolve all of what's going on without accidentally being like, you know what, fascism pretty pog.
So
I mean, fascism is pretty pog.
But
Oh my God.
like the author, I found out when he made the show, he basically got his friend and then they sat down for like a day writing everything out that ever happened and connecting it forward.
Holy shit. That's
Like,
hell
they
of a
really
rate.
did they did the Philadelphia meme where Charlie's just like, bro,
Yeah.
I figured it fucking out.
Yeah. And then they were like, they changed so much as they were writing the manga, but they like kept that structure together. Like they were like, we have to keep the structure going, otherwise the manga's ruined.
Neat.
Oh fuck. I also I have no idea what his thoughts on ending the manga are gonna be like when it actually ends, but like I know that we've brought this up in other podcasts, but fucking
That he just wants to get right cry.
like everyone just, like wants to fucking cry or die or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
I heard he said he didn't. What he did.
He wanted to open a spa run on the tears of his fans.
No, I wasn't even gonna. Didn't he? Was it okay? Is he intending on writing a satisfying ending or an ending that's not satisfying at all that would make everybody sad?
I'm sure it's a satisfying ending, or at least an ending that says something. I'm not gonna claim to know, but it's definitely looking like it's going to tie up neat. So
Yeah, hopefully.
Well,
Because I would be pissed if I rewatched the entire show to get ready for this last season and
Exactly.
just fucking dies for no reason.
Everybody dies. No one wins. Fucking Ymir comes back or whatever from like the heavens or some shit, and it's just like, I will make this world reborn anew. Or no, she sets back the time to the beginning of the series, so everything just repeats.
Redo a
my-
healer!
The show just ends with a very gratuitous Ymir and Krista sex scene.
Oh god.
it's just, the entire last episode is just a flashback, and it's just a hentai from start to finish. He wanted people to cry tears of joy.
Yeah.
They
It's
didn't want
the full
regular
like
tears.
studio budget and everything. They do like a movie budget for this one episode, and it's just full on Sakuga the entire time.
Animated.
Now I
sex
really want to
scene.
see a movie budgeted hentai. I really want to see what that would look like.
Dude, there will be 0 repeated frames. It will all be fluid motion.
You know, like episode 19 of Demon Slayer, how they had like the camera running around in one continuous shot? We're just gonna get that, but for the entire anime. For the entire fucking
They're gonna
thing.
really push the limits of what animation is capable of.
Just for this one hentai.
It'll be the animation from a Mob Psycho 100. for
They bring in like Studio Trigger just for this one.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, this is actually a perfect segue to the
Subway.
ultimate Yahoo Answers. Or did I say Subway?
Yeah.
You did say Subway.
No,
Spubby,
we're sponsored.
E-freak.
Okay, I'd like to speak about today's sponsor, Subway. They make sandwich. Their bread does not legally count as bread in some countries.
That is true. It's got too much sugar.
No, okay, this is a perfect segue to the Yahoo Answers question that we all need to ask ourselves. Is anime making me gay? Question mark.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
was gonna say-
yes.
I was gonna say, listen, you know what? I think anime is to blame for me liking femboys, so I'm gonna say
literally,
yeah.
I blame Astolfo. At first, I thought it was a joke. It was literally a joke, and then it became not a joke.
Well,
Yeah, you
That's
saw
the
the
perfect
Astolfo.
segue into our next topic. The Astolfo pictures online.
Yes, I was gonna say, you saw the Astolfo cock on Twitter and you were like, oh my god.
hold on, but like, have you not seen Usui from Maid-sama? Like,
No.
the answer to that question is yes. That's all I have to say.
I'm pretty sure I've seen every trap anime femboy thing on the internet. Oh. My life
Anyway.
has changed for the worst, boys.
Yeah, that's the Yahoo Answers bit for the day. I'm glad that I discovered that.
was
What the
pretty
fuck?
good.
Why whales in ocean make noise clicky clicky?
Way wheels, ocean, click, click.
That is a very good question. That is what we need to.
I
Screw
almost
anime.
spit out my fucking drink.
Screw anime. Let's get back to this question here. I need to understand. Any more
What do you need to
context to it?
understand?
Like,
No. The question begins and ends at, is anime making me gay? There's no other context.
I was talking
They're
about
not
the whale click click.
Yeah, what
Oh,
the
the
fuck?
whale click click. Sorry, okay. Let me see. I would also like to point out that this is in fact in the fucking comics and TV section of Yahoo Answers. Okay. Why whales in the ocean make noise clicky clicky? There's no like elaboration in the question itself.
Okay.
Just why
I
whales
don't-
in the ocean look like clicky.
Yeah, no, it's just people genuinely answering this question, I guess. So yeah, why whales in ocean go noise clicky clicky?
Well then. Back to Astolfo,
Oh, yeah.
anyways. So we all love Astolfo.
I wanted to say Jacob was just like, if it wasn't for anime, I wouldn't want to be pegged right now.
Listen, man, we're not further discussing my proclivities in this podcast.
Well, we could.
But we could.
Okay, I have a serious question. What even is fate? Because I don't get.
Okay.
So there's like
It's
fate,
like a
Grand
death
Order.
game. If you've ever, okay. Fate, to my knowledge, is like a death, like a Future Diary or some shit. If you've ever seen Future
Not
Diary,
even
me or anything.
close.
Not even close.
You're
I thought
just
that was
saying-
what it was.
Dude, okay, listen. You have to understand my role in this podcast is as like the guy with a passing knowledge of some anime who just brings up Yahoo Answers. I don't know any of the words you just said to me.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay.
But
so,
I was under the impression Fate was like a death game type thing. That's
I
what
mean, it
thought.
is, but like, it's got. That's the only thing it has in common. Is that it's
Oh,
just a
okay.
death game. Now,
Doesn't
I've
it have,
seen
like-
every Fate there is, just about, except for Caliad Prisma Ilia, which is just a Magical Girl spin-off, which
Okay.
I'm still told is the best one, surprisingly.
Oh, fuck.
I think it's more
I
of
like
an
how-
ironic it's the best one, but either way, people would still regard it as the best one. But the reason why...
Fate fan.
Okay,
Alright.
Fate is not confusing if you're talking about the light novels. But the studio likes to animate based on popularity instead of what's canonical in order.
Instead of like chronological. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why Grand Order is out when, like, fucking, you don't even have the beginning half of Grand Order. Or is it... I remember you get partway through Grand Order and everything just becomes like, wait, hold on, how did we get here? And it's like, oh yeah, they didn't animate the beginning of this, so that's sorry.
Sick.
So, I
Dude,
mean,
That's
I-
why there's so many Fate series.
yes.
I was under the impression that it was like an anthology type thing, just because of how like disparate everything is from each other.
I'll have to
But
send
no,
you
it's
a
just the
video.
studio being insane.
I'll have to send you a video afterwards that it's just a guy making fun of it. It's so funny. But basically, long story short, if I can remember this correctly, there is 3 routes. There is Fate Stay Night, Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel, and I can't remember the third one. But basically, there's 3 routes.
Is it Apocalypse?
No, that's Apocrypha, and that's just a completely different thing.
Okay.
Yeah, even trying to explain it is confusing. Basically, there's 3
I'm
routes.
so confused.
One route is a TV series. The TV series was shit, so they made another TV series out of it. Then another route is just movies, and I don't think the last one is out yet, which is Heaven's Feel. And then the third route, I don't believe it has... I don't remember at all. But then there's like 2 sub-routes of one of those routes, and then all of those routes have alternate universes that have different things, which is where Fate Apocrypha is. And then you have
So what you're saying
Fate
is,
Grand
in
Order,
order
which
to
is an
watch,
alternate universe. Wait, I'm not done. And then all of these alternate universes and routes connect to one larger route. And I don't know anything about that larger route yet.
Alright, so you're basically telling me never watch Fate. Got it.
So what you're saying is, in order to watch Fate, you have to, like, essentially piece together the fucking Legend of Zelda multiple timelines without having any knowledge of any of what happens in either of them.
If you want to watch Fate and connect the stories, then yes, you do. I watched Fate as treating every single one as a separate entity. My experience was much better. Seriously, Fate is genuinely really good. It's got great animation, it's got great stories to tell, but if you just don't treat it all as like one thing, except for specific ones, like Fate Zero is a prequel to Fate Stay Night, I think it is. Yeah, Fate Zero is a prequel to Fate Stay Night, which you could treat those as the same thing, but here's the kicker. Fate Stay Night spoils Fate Zero, and Fate Zero spoils Fate Stay Night, so either way you're gonna get fucked.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, Fate is just... It's good. It's a good watch, just don't treat it all as one thing and you'll be fine.
Well, you see, I feel like I'd have a terrible time anyway, because, like, this is actually, moving to one of the other questions we have written down. Like, one of the things I look for in an anime, and TV in general, is, like, a very solid, continuing story that I can follow and, like, is, like, intriguing because it sets stuff up really well. So I feel like watching a show where watching the show entails being spoiled for part of the show just sounds super unpleasant.
It's not exactly large spoilers, but if there is some, but okay. Each of the universes, they're connected, but they don't have anything to do with each other. So if you watch one of them, it's not going to spoil another. But like those worlds are connected in some way. I can't explain how. Okay. But they are connected, but they're not, like, they have nothing to do with each other beyond that. So,
it still sounds like a complete clusterfuck.
It is, because they animate based on popularity. Like, why?
Dude, I loved it. I loved it when JoJo Part 6 came before Part 3.
It's funny, because Part 6 isn't even animated yet.
Oh, wait, there's supposed to be, like, the summer announcement for some shit this year, right?
That's supposed to be this month. That's supposed to be in a couple days,
Oh, April?
actually.
No, it's in April.
Okay.
Oh, it's in April? Wasn't it this month?
No, it's April.
I can't wait for them to say that they're doing a Koichi OVA.
Dude, Koichi is honestly one of my favorite characters.
It's another fucking merch drop. I'm gonna be so mad.
Nah, it's gonna be
I was about to say, I
Nakashibe
can't wait for it to
Rohan.
be another merch drop.
Like,
Is that what it was last time?
Yes, last time it was... No, the last two times it was a merch drop.
That's awesome.
That's
And
great.
both were, like, way overpriced and only available in Japan.
Can we just
That sounds about
can we
right.
just get another merch drop, but it's just Koichi body pillows?
Can we get another merch drop, but it's only that one
wait,
dude
hold
with the
on.
lock stand from the beginning of Part 4?
Hold on,
Can we
I
get a
take my
merch drop,
answer
but
back.
it's only Billie Jean from Part 3?
I take my answer back. I want a body pillow, but it's not Koichi. It's just a reverb. I just want to stand.
It has a built-in like a sound chip that says "Kill the hoe, beach."
Dude, no. Okay, so you know how, so like in some of the new cars that are being made, they have like this thing where like if you get in a car accident, it shoots sound in your ear and deafens you. I want a Koichi reverb pillow that has like a sound system that knocks you out after it says "Let's kill the hoe."
Let's kill the whole beach!
I'm thoroughly confused here. What car would deafen you on impact? And
Okay,
why
it's
do
so
I
that-
want it?
It's so it deafens you for like 5 seconds so that your eardrums don't explode when you hit another car going at full speed.
Okay.
But that
Yeah.
just seems either way you're gonna get hurt in some shape or form.
No, because
I
the
feel-
car doing it is very temporary.
I can't wait until someone figures out how to hack those cars and just starts blasting those on the road as they walk by.
Whistle for everyone around. Just
Imagine just
it's
walking
like
down
when-
the street and all of a sudden you're deaf.
Bro,
It's like
imagine
playing,
being in the car and just immediately dying. So imagine someone hacking into your car and you just not being able to hear, and you spiraling out of control on the road and just fucking dying. That's
It's like playing
fun.
Dead Rising 3 when you make one of those dumbass vehicles and it just mows through crowds of zombies. That's just gonna be you driving to the mall.
Okay, so fucking I had a great experience. I was kind of vibing with my friend Eric, and we were just driving down streets because my area is just mostly just long streets, and we had my sunroof open, we had both windows down, and we had my car speakers blasting Miku at full beat.
It better have been fucking Ivan Polka, motherfucker.
No, it was
I swear to
Miku.
Christ.
You know, Miku,
Oh, shit.
that one. You know, we were blasting that shit at fucking loud volumes. And anytime we'd stop at a light, we'd just look to the car next to us, and then we would just sit there blast it, and it was so great. And then Eric just looks over at me and says, "You know, if you get into a crash, the radio just doesn't stop, right?" So, I had this great image in my mind of us crashing into a ditch, and people come to help, and they just see us crawling away while Miku is blasting at top tier. Just blasting. We're just crawling away from a burning car while Miku's in the background.
It'd be the goofy car crash memes.
The EMT hears it and they're just like, "Oh, you don't deserve help." Just walks away. They're like, please, please. Oh god, I can feel my rib in my lung.
Domino's sponsored by Hatsune Miku.
Dude, oh, you know what'd be such a good... Okay, I have just come up with the ultimate Domino's crossover sponsor event. So, it's another Domino's Miku sponsorship or whatever. And this time, the deal is, if you go to the Domino's store and do, like, a Vocaloid dance or whatever and sing the Miku song, they give you $10 off your order.
You have to do the dance.
You have to do the dance.
Also, everybody in
No, actually,
like,
even
working.
better, if you go into the Domino's store trying to order any pizza, they're just like, do the dance. You can't get a pizza unless you do the dance.
If you can get a full squad of your friends to dress up as like the main Vocaloids in the Miku verse, they'll just give you the franchise.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I feel like if you even walk into Domino's, they should give you $10 off your order.
Yeah, dude, I walked here. You should give me this shit for free.
You know what? You want to hear the weirdest thing that ever happened to me at a Domino's before?
Sure.
Fuck yeah, I do.
Fucking okay. So it was just it was some random ass fucking night like a year ago or whatever. We went to go get Domino's and some shit, and I guess I walked into the little fucking store, and they're just like, "Hello, Kevin. How are you?" I was like, "How do you know my name? How do you know my name?" I didn't fucking place an order before coming into the store. I didn't do anything. I just came into the store, and they were just like, "Oh, what's up, Kevin? How are you? What do you want, bro?" And I'm like, "Huh? What?"
They said hello, Kevin, and then just started like screeching like a banshee at the.
That's actually the result of the Bill Gates COVID vaccine. It just tells every Domino's store when you enter. So like they get a notification in their computers. So, like, it's like, "Oh hey Kevin."
They scan my body coming through the door, and it like acts as their like entire government database of every person alive on the planet, and they're just like, "Oh, it's him. Sup, Kevin Burton, who lives at 1820."
Nah, your FBI agent was worried about you and wanted to check up on you.
No, but it was really fucking weird. Because, okay, I had gone into that Domino's before, and of course I gave them my name for, like, the order and shit. But it had been, like, a couple weeks at least since we got in Domino's. And I just walk up into this fucking store, and they're just like, "Hey, what's up, Kevin?" And I'm like, "Hi? What do you want with me?"
What do you know? Who told you?
Take my pizza, Kevin.
Order pizza, do
It
it.
never happened again, by the way. I've walked in there multiple times since then, and they've never addressed me as that. Ever
You know
again.
those employees just decide to guess a random fucking name for every employee.
No, you know that scene
And
from
then
Percy
I woke
Jackson when the teacher just kind of turns banshee mode and screams at him? That's what they did,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's
Dude,
what they did.
you know what's really weird is that like my 3rd grade teacher did that to me.
Your 3rd grade teacher banshee screamed at you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
pretty
sounds like
crazy.
something a 3rd grade teacher would do.
It's because I was reading Geronimo Stilton in class.
She banshee screamed at you for reading the goat Geronimo Stilton?
No, you know what's fucking weird is I actually got detention once for reading in class. Because the teacher was like, "Okay, everyone, work on your homework," and I was like, "Yeah, I already finished it."
Bro,
So I was
like
just reading
reading
fucking
that,
Geronimo
No,
Stilton.
Jacob actually lied about what manga he's read. He was actually reading Monster Musume. He just didn't want anyone to know.
No, you're
Yeah,
not supposed
in
to
the
read
3rd
Monster
grade.
Musume. You're supposed to watch it. I have. I regret it.
In the 3rd grade, I was reading Redo of a Healer.
Hell yeah. Finally, someone else has joined Kevin and I. We've done it.
God no, dude, I will not watch that show.
What do you mean watch? We've read and watched.
I'm not gonna interact with it at all, dude. Like weird gratuitous sex scenes in anime and stuff makes me uncomfortable anyway. Let alone just like an entire show being about that.
Okay,
I love how
understand
he
exactly
says
where
this,
you're
yet
coming
he is like there's so many other situations not even related to anime, and this man's just like, yeah, I'm okay.
from. Yeah.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I'm not gonna explicitly state anything I mean. I'm gonna keep you wondering. This is the
Okay.
mental torture I'm going to place upon you.
Well, like that. Okay, this is the same reason why I want to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but I'm not going to. It's because I'll go to buy it and I'll like be about to press the buy button, and then I just in my brain I see the image of that freakish monster bunny girl with like the fucking F cup titties that float in the air, and then I'm like, I don't think I can sit through like 50 hours of
Are you
this.
talking about Ari Ferretta?
Huh?
Are you talking about Ari Ferretta?
I don't know if that's the character's name.
No, the anime.
No, I'm talking about Xenoblade Chronicles 2,
Oh,
the
okay.
game.
I was really.
I'll have to send you a picture of the character I'm talking about, but like, pretty much every female character in that game just looks like a very strange rendition of what a horny weeb thinks girls should look like, and I'm like, I don't think I want to look at this for 40 hours.
Is it?
No.
Is it
I went to the NSFW chat in Bong Sing Se.
yeah,
Yeah, the
you
toad
just
thing.
saw that too.
See, this is who I thought you were talking about, Jacob.
No, I'll send it in the Discord, and you can flash this on screen because it's not NSFW. It's just horrifying to look at. Yeah, this is just the character design in this game, and it just makes me like vaguely uncomfortable for some reason.
Yeah, that's really funny.
Oh, it's her. Yeah, she's in the
Yeah.
DLC.
I'd be laughing my ass off if I saw that.
Like I don't
I
want to. And then when she walks, they just like move back and forth. Like
I don't know how you could be uncomfortable by that. That's literally just something you can like laugh at for the time.
Yeah, I just don't want to interact with that for 40 hours.
No, I think he's
It'd be
actually more
funny.
scared of what would happen if someone walked him on him watching a cutscene.
Yeah, that too. People don't fucking knock in my house. People just walk in.
It would be really funny though, because then you'd be like, "Trust me! Look at it!"
Trust.
Look, so what you think?
I don't know what to say about that image. I really don't. That's terrifying.
Yeah, it's not pleasant.
It's really funny though.
And then the worst part is like her hands are cut off, so you can't see her hands. But her hands and her feet are terrifying because they're just like monster hands.
Yeah, I think the image above it looks just about the same though.
Yeah, I'm honestly same character.
Pretty much.
Same character. Fucking. Yeah, no, Xenoblade is
Me
one of those
typing
games.
sex.
Cody.
What?
Xenoblade is definitely one of those games where you either love it or you hate it. You're either never gonna play it or you're gonna love the entire series.
Well, I like Xenoblade Chronicles.
Why did you gasp and then say Cody?
Because you're typing sex.
Xenoblade
How dare
Chronicles
you-
is really
how
fun. And it's just
how
that's
dare
the
you
weird
make
thing is that the. Sorry, go ahead.
How dare you make that cute little anime girl type sex, Cody? You
That's,
fucking monster.
no, that's what I look like. What are you talking about?
That's
That's
Cody.
just-
Oh,
it's
I
Cody.
forgot. You're a tiny little small lolly anime
That's
girl. I
me.
forgot about
Look at me.
it.
Yeah, it's weird. I really liked Xenoblade Chronicles.
That's me
and,
hitting backspace 30 times.
it's just strange because the character design was really, really tame compared to anything that happens in Chronicles 2. So like I don't know what happened
like,
in the
everybody who worked
in-between.
on Chronicles 2 who just got immediately just immensely horny. Don't know why.
They were
did
down.
everything
They were hit
abysmal.
with the horny bug.
Yeah. And then they did the entire game.
Just
So, yeah.
down catastrophic.
So, what's some of the weirdest anime you guys have seen?
Date Alive. That's my answer.
Probably School
It's
Life.
really not as weird as you make it out to be. I guarantee you.
I think it's just because I watched it when I was so young.
That's why. That's why you think it's weird, but it really isn't.
I'd probably say School Life. It's
School Life.
weird.
What's happening?
We're talking about the weirdest animes we've ever seen.
Oh yeah. Okay. Paranoia Agent.
That's really the weirdest one you've ever seen.
Oh,
Okay. Well, if we're gonna talk. Okay. If we're okay.
I just
we're gonna
expected
talk about
more out of you,
objective-
Kevin.
If we're gonna talk objective weirdness, like okay. Okay. No, okay. I have like two different types of weirdness. Either the anime wasn't trying to be weird at all, but it was extremely fucking just like whatever the hell that was, or it was deliberately trying to be weird. I guess Paranoia Agent is the most deliberately trying to be weird anime series I've ever seen, or whatever.
Okay.
Okay, and Kanokon is the weirdest anime series I've ever seen.
I can give a testament to that. That's definitely a good choice.
By the way, it's coming in the mail. It's gonna be here by Wednesday.
Oh, fuck yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change my answer to Parasite because that was just a little strange.
Parasite the Maximum. Yeah, no, I can see that.
Yeah.
I'm
I haven't
change
seen
my
all of
answer-
it, but I've just seen like a few episodes.
I'm gonna change my answer to episode 101 of Naruto.
Episode 101.
Oh, specifically episode 101 of Naruto. It's a fever dream from start to finish.
Well, something
I
I
feel
have
like
that's similar to Kanokon is Hybrid X Heart. That's that's definitely a weird thing, you know. You know that time when you have mechs and only women can use them, and in order to power them up, you need to have sex with a guy, right?
Wait, isn't that just Darling in the Franxx?
Yeah, that's Darling in the Franxx.
Okay, but they don't have sex.
Wait, isn't that
The
just
difference is that
I mean,
they do.
you say they don't have sex, but like,
They don't.
Dude, okay, it's
let's
close enough that
be
like
real. Let's
the way that
be
the mechs
real.
work is that the male character just has his crotch pressed up against the female character's ass. They're in the position at
Okay,
least.
but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about full-on animated things that you don't want to see.
Well, now I want to see them.
the mech is
And they're
powered by
not
the
mechs,
thrust
they're
force.
like power armor kind of things. They're it was not
Dude,
good.
are the mechs
Imagine
not
the
cool?
Brotherhood of Steel, but like,
the Brotherhood of Steel, but they're just always
Dude.
having sex to power up.
Those exoskeletons
power
are
armor
not
is
water
always
cooled. They're nut
penetrating.
cooled.
They ran out of power cores a while ago. They had to make do.
Future boys make do.
Okay.
You know what's weird? Okay,
that's
I-
rock paper scissors they're doing.
so I've definitely not watched more than 10 episodes into Naruto, but I distinctly remember seeing the Kakashi lip thing on like a TV at some point. Which is weird, because like I don't watch Naruto, my brother definitely doesn't watch Naruto. That's the only places I could think of where I might have seen that. Unless they did it in that one Naruto GameCube 3D fighter that I used to play for some reason.
I don't know.
Dude.
I don't know.
Naruto's just it's not something I would think I'll ever watch. In terms of older anime that has a shit ton of episodes, I think Dragon Ball was my limit. Fucking
I've
Dragon
been
Ball has more
like wanting to
episodes than
rewatch
Naruto.
Dragon Ball, but it's so long.
I went back a while ago and I was like, man, I remember watching this a long time ago. I'm gonna watch all of it. And I did. I watched, well, not technically I didn't watch all of it. I watched Dragon Ball Z Kai, because that's the one I distinctly remember watching when I was growing up. And then I watched After Stories, and then I watched Super, which totals around like 600, 700 episodes.
Yeah, it's a lot. Dude, well now you have to watch Super Dragon Ball Heroes on YouTube. What, you don't know about Super Dragon Ball Heroes?
I know.
Okay, so there's this arcade game in Japan, and it's honestly really interesting in that like you buy like booster card packs, like you were gonna play Pokemon trading card game or something, and then those packs have cards in them. Those cards are like scannable, and they save the data on them, sort of like an amiibo. And you take the cards to an arcade, and you put them down in this Dragon Ball arcade cabinet, like you get to play the game. Super Dragon Ball Heroes is the promotional anime, and like it'll have like Ultra Instinct Goku, who's teaming up with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, and they're all fighting Golden Cooler and Golden Frieza, who have like cursed Dragon Balls in their chests. And it's just a fever dream. I can't even remember a single plot detail.
There's also a fucking video game, by the way, for Super Dragon Ball Heroes.
Yeah,
So,
it's the arcade game I was talking about.
No, I'm talking like actual game that came out on Switch.
Oh, okay.
Look it up, it's a real thing. No, okay, because yeah, like Jacob said, there's the game in Japan that's like an arcade game. It's like a card-based arcade game. Then you have the anime, which is really fucking weird, with a bunch of OC Dragon Ball characters and all types of Dragon Ball characters from literally every series. There's even GT characters in this fucking series.
Yo, wait right here. I'm gonna get my Super Dragon Ball Heroes cards that I have.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's see them.
And then there's the Super Dragon Ball Heroes like video game that came out on Switch like a while ago or whatever. And it's basically just like the card game but in a video game, and it also looks like absolute shit. I played the demo. I don't know if it's any other I don't know if it's any better than the demo.
Good to know.
So yeah, Super Dragon Ball Heroes is a very weird thing. There's even a dude on YouTube called Totally Not Mark. He was like a big Dragon Ball YouTuber or whatever for a while. He actually ended up reviewing the anime in like however many episodes it had at the time, and he was just like, "Yeah, this isn't the worst thing I've ever seen." But
Hey, here, check it out.
This is still the worst thing I've ever seen.
You probably won't be able to see it very well because my camera quality is shit, but
No, your camera quality is pretty decent. It's just you lag.
Yeah.
Look, it's those people.
yeah, and then it's got like stats on the back, and then you just like tap it onto the arcade cabinet. How does you know what? I might actually consider getting Super Dragon Ball Heroes the game on Switch.
Do it.
But
It's
I don't know.
like the card game, but in video game version. It also looks like absolute shit. But this is based on me playing the demo. Don't know if it's any better than the demo.
I don't know. I assume you'd be able to scan the cards because it's probably the same tech as Amiibo.
Just order an arcade cabinet.
Just order an arcade cabinet and 4,000 boosters.
Seriously, you could put it right behind you, Jacob. Just move whatever the fuck that is. Yes, that. Whatever that is.
It's a cabinet.
Then move it.
I like how it has a feel
I was
behind
gonna
him.
say, I can't move this because it's full of birth certificates and gold.
Oh,
How
so you're
many
telling me
birth
I need
certificates do you have?
to rob you?
Gold, you
What?
say?
Jacob, I'll have you know I know where you live.
Wait, why do you have so many birth certificates? Have you been
They're all
blown
mine.
multiple times?
Guys, you don't understand. He has the birth certificate of all of his enemies.
He has,
Yeah, Kevin.
That's what he
Birth
collects.
certificate.
he has a bunch of
I need
separate
to reclaim my birth certificate from this man.
Dude, you know what? I really want to play the Dragon Ball Fusions 3DS game. Have you guys seen that?
I have not.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You
I
can like
have.
fuse every character in the game. It's like you can fuse Goku and Broly. You can fuse like Frieza and Cell. It's really cool, actually.
Broku? Dude, I love Broku.
I think its name is Garoli or something like that.
Go rolling.
Dude, Broku is so much better.
That was like the best part of the Budokai Tenkaichi games. You could just fuse everybody.
Oh, sorry, it's Karoli. Nah, I was close.
Dragon Ball Kakarot. Best way to experience Dragon Ball. Just say.
I disagree.
You talking about the Game Boy Advance games?
No,
No, Dragon Ball
The
Kakarot.
new one, the new one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it-
think Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is probably the best. That's my way.
I
Oh,
do
did you
really like
see that
Xenoverse
new, like,
2.
Did you see that new content drop they're doing? Did you see that cutscene? That
Yeah,
What are you
it's
talking
sick.
about?
They have new
They're
DLC for it.
dropping their new DLC coming out, like the Legendary Pack. They're doing Tournament of Power shit, I guess. Like
Oh,
a new
yes.
original Tournament of Power thing or whatever. and it's gonna be like obviously since Xenoverse has its own like timeline shit and how things have like transpire in that series. Yeah, they released at least on the PlayStation YouTube or whatever I saw it, and they announced the DLC shit for it. And the trailer and the fucking cinematics. I don't know if Xenoverse 2 has ever had like this level of cinematics in it before.
No, they look
but,
way
like,
better than the old ones.
Yeah, this shit like popping off. Like, this shit looks like, not Kakarot levels, but I would say it looks very good for what it is.
Yeah, I honestly thought they were done supporting the game, because...
Yeah, me too. Like, the most they were doing... I knew they were doing the Hero Coliseum shit still, and, like, sometimes some more raid battles and shit, but they're basically doing it to where, like, you can vote for the mascot of, like, Tauntaun City for, like, a month or whatever. That already started, I think. Then they're doing that whole Tournament of Power shit, they're bringing new characters. You can play Topo.
Nice.
God Destruction Toppo. Dude, honestly, I'll fucking repurchase Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 so I can kick all of your asses.
I have
Jacob,
only played the first Xenoverse.
I cheese
had
multiplayer.
Xenoverse 2.
I'm sorry, I don't think you win. I cheese it.
No, I do. I win. It's fine.
Jacob, I set up my character. I didn't know about this beforehand. This just all fell into my lap, and I was happy with it. But I'm part of the Frieza race. I go Golden Frieza. I have maximum key, and I just use the death finger thing. And it just launches until you die. If you get hit once with that attack, you're dead. I don't care if you have health raised to the maximum, you are gone.
Dude, I had a really nice Saiyan. Like, my Saiyan had, like, really little stamina because if you have low stamina, it regenerates faster, so it was kind of fine. But I had a ton of ki and just a ton of, like, melee power. So, the strat is just beat the shit out of you before you can beat the shit out of me, and it was really fun.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, now we've been going on for a minute.
When two deaf kids get into an argument.
Anybody got anything left to say?
No.
Follow me at twitch.tv/Sehnsa. As you
Don't
saw
follow
in the
me
thing.
anywhere. Just don't
I'm gonna
follow
follow
me.
you home, actually.
Yeah, we're all in the same room right now.
Oh yeah, right now we're all sharing the same room.
together.
I am actually under the Jacob's desk right now, believe it or not.
Yeah, and see my
Okay.
couch back
awesome.
here? See my couch back here? Yeah, no, Jacob's like just next to that couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you can see by the whole setup behind me and the fully different half of wall color.
Yeah, I'm actually on
I just
the ceiling.
repainted my own. I repainted my side
Actually,
of
me
the
and
room.
Cody are sitting together under Jacob's desk. Yeah, we're just that's what we're doing.
Well, no, I'm
Actually,
going
I'm-
to hit the ceiling, but...
I'm sitting on Kevin's lap right now.
Kevin is the chair.
I am
Yeah, Kevin
the
is the chair. That's why
It's
I
like-
can't sit down in this chair for too long. It's because it's Kevin and it's not very comfortable.
What do you mean? Kevin's the
No.
most comfortable chair.
I was gonna say I'm like Quagmire toilet.
Quag toilet. All right, that's the word. That's the phrase I want to end the podcast on. I think is
All
quag
right.
toilet.
This has been Moral Degeneracy. Get fucked.